Pittsburgh Steelers fans, we are back and better than ever. It seems like hopefully our provider there was a little glitch in the system, and I think we're back. I think we're good. I think you can hear us, and we are ready for this Pittsburgh Steelers first draft pick of the 2020 draft. Brian, how's it going?
It is coming up soon, and I tell you what, receivers going off the board with Laviska Shenault. So if you are looking for a weapon for, I think you might be looking at an offensive lineman, or you may be looking at possibly even an edge rusher coming up for the Steelers. I still don't know what's going to happen. Lots of things going on in the next 6 picks.
Yes, it's crazy. Like, I have my list of best players available to start the night and where I'm crossing them off. And the top 3 are still there.
Hey, because I have a different list.
Mm-hmm. So the top 3 remaining on my list is Josh Jones, offensive tackle, Houston, AJ Espinoza, edge from Iowa, and Grant Delpit, safety from LSU.
So you know what? I would not be surprised announce it if he does drop to the Steelers. He already looks good whatsoever to happen. I really don't think the Bears at 43 are going to do something as far as a running back or receiver, and I really don't think Cleveland's going to do it at 44. It's 45 who I think is going to take J.K. Dobbins. So yes. There you go. But when you're looking at running backs, I'm not sure available now at number 2.
Are you still there with me, Brian?
Yeah, I must be. I asked everybody to turn the internet off in the house, but it's.
I'll be honest with you. We were perfectly fine before we came on the air to go live. I think there are some struggles going on right now through StreamYard with various things. I am directly plugged in with a great connection. So it's not really our connection. It's more the provider. So for those of you guys, I don't know if I'm breaking up or not. I know Brian is a little bit, but we can't always tell when it's yourself.
Yeah.
I know a lot of
having trouble with the well, no, Joel, I don't have a wooden modem. I went and got better internet for you all. And you haven't complained about me since October, so.
Someone said that I'm not breaking up. They say that I'm fine, that it's Brian. So maybe that's what's going on. What I would like to know now is somebody said that Grant Delpit might be off the board. I was going from watching on TV to getting into Mother Room. That's who the Browns took. That was why. That was the latest pick. It hasn't been announced on TV yet, but I just saw that according to DK Pittsburgh Sports or Sports Pittsburgh, I was getting back mixed up with my dyslexia, that the Browns took Grant Delpit from LSU. So that's
I've got to update because I'm working on that article too with Know Your Enemy. So so I have to go ahead and take a look at that. I've got about 4 articles going on right now. How about you, Dave?
Let's see. If you want to count my pre-writes that I did for the Steelers trading up or trading back, I did 2 different ones. So those are a couple articles that I'm thinking aren't going to happen, but they could happen. So I'm just ready for them. Other than that, I think I've got, not counting those 2, I think I've got 4. So we are all ready to go with that. So we're waiting. If I'm correct, because I don't have the actual list in front of me, and I'm just trying to listen to it on my television as I'm listening to you, that I believe that was then the 44th pick by the Cleveland Browns. If I'm correct, I don't know if you have a round 2 big board behind you or if that was just round 1.
Oh no, I have it for 2 and 3, and I just I haven't put Delpit on the board yet, but I'm keeping up to date. So what I will do, Dave, I'm going to go a little remote for you here. See if I can go ahead and do this without messing things up. But if I go Actually, gosh, a lot more than that. DeAndre Swift, Xavier McDaniel went to the Giants, but expect them to get back in this whole thing. They're going to be getting back in the second round with all those picks. Believe you me, that's going to happen. Yetur Gross Matos, who Matthew,
he would drop. I was hoping he would drop the whole way just because.
I kind of thought he would too. Robert Hunt.
Yeah, he was.
Then
he was way down. He was in the 60s.
So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that Jalen Hurts. No, don't go crazy on me yet, everybody. Jalen Hurts is going to be very important to the Steelers here, because if for some reason 49, I think the Patriots come calling for him.
Yeah. Well,
they're not
be
feeling awesome about it.
You mean with the Steelers? We'll see. I think it was just that they just announced the Cleveland Browns pick on television of where they took Grant Delpit, and the reports are that Tampa, who is next, is taking Antoine Winfield.
Oh, that would be huge. That would be.
Yeah.
Went no Jalen Hurts, and don't wait for. But I think they could trade. They don't have a guy that they're loving. So everybody that's writing no Jalen Hurts, it's not what I'm talking about. Wait till the man finishes.
You're saying trade the pick away to someone else to take Jalen
Hurts
and trade back.
Yeah, exactly. If you want him to fall, there. I'm not saying the Steelers take him. I'm saying anyways.
I'll be honest with you. I don't know that anyone else is going to want him, but someone feels the need to trade up to that spot to get him.
So
it could. I've said it before. I'm not the guy. Oh, give us Dobbins. I'm not. If he gets taken right now, I'm not torn up about it. But if he is there at 49, I'm fine with that pick. And you guys know how I feel about running back. But I feel that he could be the guy that fits in. And now a lot of people really wanted the Steelers to take a receiver. A lot of them came off the boards. I have faith in the Steelers getting a receiver later that ends up being better than what everyone else expected. So
Chase Claypool,
okay, but they don't have to.
Chase Claypool in the third round, maybe Antonio Gandy Golden or Golden Gandy.
I always get them
Kentucky.
Mm-hmm. So. There's I don't know because you're still breaking up. I don't know if we had Mims. If you said Mims
out there, Mims is. I would probably be jumping on Mims at 49 if he's around, because he is a player. He really is. There's some people saying KJ Hamler. There's people that want Bond. The thing about Bond is outside.
Yeah. So the question is, if you're kind of in between being both, are you really good at either one of them? So here comes 45 in my ear, but we already know that this is Antoine Winfield Jr.
I got to tell you, that is huge. Now, Denver is on the clock. They already took their receiver. You don't expect.
No way.
They have Lindsey
Gordon.
So I wouldn't expect that to happen.
Yeah.
I really wouldn't expect the Jets to not the Jets. Who's coming up? Is it the Jets?
Yes. Help me out, because I'm up through the Winfield Jr. 45 Tampa Bay. So I don't know who's 46, 47, 48. I don't have it in front of me.
Well, I know it. And I think the Jets might be 47, if I'm not mistaken. And hey, I'm having a good day already, because I've already been asked on the live shot to shut it.
Are you ready? Here it is on Twitter. The Denver Broncos select KJ Hamler, wide receiver out of Penn State.
Wow.
So that's two receivers right?
Yeah, gosh.
That's according to Dale Lawley.
So here's the thing: they went big
and
guy.
He's not the only one. And little quick guy.
Wow. So that's interesting. Now Atlanta might need a. They might be. They're really not looking for a running back because what they have there with Todd Gurley, I wouldn't expect them to probably 48. The New York Jets. For some reason, I thought Atlanta was 48, and they have on the board 47. So that's the Jets are 48. So maybe I'm wrong. If the Steelers want J.K. Dobbins, if somebody doesn't trade in, they might be getting them if they want them.
I know the Jets are 48 because when I would run mock drafts, I would look and see what player went to the Jets right in front of them, and usually it was Terrell Lewis, which I took in some drafts. But I mean, I tell you what, man, you want the tackle Josh Jones, he's there. You want the edge rusher AJ Espenza, he's there. I mean, or you've got Dobbins. I mean, Dobbins is one of the top 4 guys left. Oh, and Ezra Cleveland, the other tackles in there.
Let me give you one, Josh Uche.
You're going to have one of those 4 if you want them. So
I might be taking Uche out of Michigan.
Okay. So they just officially announced
right there
AJ
again
Hamler.
For the throw.
So I'll be honest with you, I'm loving what's left because I feel like the Steelers
they're getting a good player.
They're going to get a good player, and I'll be honest with you. If someone wanted to trade up 5 or 6 picks, if the Steelers really want an extra player or in the draft, they could do that because of the number of guys that are there. I just don't know that the right situation will be there for them to do that. So therefore, I'm not saying they should. I'm just saying they could if they had a good trading partner. So,
Ebenezer would be a really big value pick at 49 too. I know there's some questions about him, but he's a pass rusher. Knows how to get to the quarterback.
Of him being better more as a 4-3 defensive end than a 3-4 outside linebacker. That's the big question with him, from what I understand.
Well,
that he would do better in an even man front.
I understand that. We've seen that before. That transition with Lamar Woodley too. Went pretty well. You know,
I'll be honest with you. I did not think Dobbins would be here. I
did not think he'd be here too. But that's just. Do they want him? That's the thing.
I'm sorry. I got to bring this.
We talk about how you want him.
Mm-hmm. So.
Oh, and Frank Webb lived. Just
said the Packers took another quarterback.
and Joey Jr. just had he's the one who told me to shut it earlier. Had a chat with Mike Tomlin. Steelers are going to draft J.K. Dobbins. So really interesting there too. So
Okay, so I'm looking. So right now, who we're waiting for is, we know the Jets are at 48. Someone put it in the live chat. I'm trying to go back and find it. So we said the Jets are 48. Atlanta is 47, and we already had 46 to Denver.
Yeah. So here's the question: Do the Jets
and the Steelers?
Do the Jets go a running back? They're not in love with Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah. That would be the worst, man.
I could see that happening.
To draft Dobbins right in front of the Steelers. Steeler Nation would go crazy.
They would go nuts.
Mm-hmm. Do you think Atlanta wants a running back?
Well, I'm sorry.
I can see Atlanta taking a running back.
Well, they've got Todd Gurley there. Their picks in. The crazy man, Bruce Arians. I just saw him on the screen. You and me going through this. I just hope we don't.
Yeah. I'm so excited.
On Blog Talk with Tony Defio, and we were like, Terrell, who? You realize they already took Tremaine?
Yeah. I like I say, I was watching that draft on my phone, sitting on the dash when I was driving home from the movies for the premiere of Avengers Infinity Wars.
So Potter name, because you've got
Falcons pick. Here we go. Auburn defensive line, Marlon Davidson.
He's a nice player. I like that pick for them. That's really good. So here's the thing Matthew Haynes is saying.
I'm trying to find him. There he is. And we said that was the Falcons. I'm just trying to keep track of all these things. That was at 47. Brian.
I think the Jets need a wide receiver.
47. Yeah. But what wide receiver would they have that stands out right now? It would be Mims. If the Jets took Mims.
That would be huge. Joey Jr., he's wanting JK really bad. I'm starting to feel you, Joey.
I'm okay with
Jalen.
I'm really okay with this. With Jay, I mean, they love their Ohio State guys. This, like I said, the Steelers don't have to have another running back, but if you're going to get another one, get a good one.
Hey,
if you're going to do it, get a good one. So if you're going to draft a running back, do it here. If not, don't even address the position.
What would you do if they went Cam Akers?
The question is, what would Lance Williams do? Because he wants Dobbins because that was his pick. Not that Lance knows anything. He just heard enough other people talking about it. I love you, Lance. If you're out,
the draft guru.
You just go with what other people are saying. Yeah, this would be to me an upgrade. If you're taking your top draft pick to upgrade.
Oh,
Seahawks traded up.
Oh, they're going JK.
Did they? Oh. The Seahawks are on the clock.
Seattle is going to go JK. They don't have a running back. Who else would they trade?
I'll tell you what, another person that's out there that we aren't talking about. What about Cushenberry? Guard center.
Not sexy, but a good pick. Everybody.
Yeah, it would be a great pick there, I think.
So, gosh, this reminds me of 2007 when
Seattle moved up for Dobbins.
Is that official? Because I'm thinking it's happening.
No, it's not official.
Now here's the thing, though. You can't really lose, though.
Oh, that's the Atlanta pick. Never mind.
Here's
we already knew that
one. Playmaker. Mims is nice.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing official about Dobbins, but that would not surprise me because if they think the Steelers are taking him and they want him, they'll move up and get him.
That just makes sense. That really makes sense. They draft. That's a weird drafting team, the Seattle Seahawks. The other thing I'm telling you, guys, as a running back, if this doesn't happen,
you keep freezing on me.
So there's guys out there. You want an edge rusher right now? It's Uche. You also have Ebenezer out there.
There's options.
Got Mims.
We said the Steelers were going to have options. Take the best player. So here we go. I'm still waiting to see, because it was a trade that hasn't been broken yet. This is exciting. They say Seattle's pick is in. I don't have anything on Twitter yet.
I have nothing on Twitter either.
You get to see us being real with each other and just being anxious. Who is it? So this is interesting. Did you find it?
Edge Dobbins is on the board, but
someone said Daryl Nobody. I don't know. Let's see what we got. Steelers are on the clock. Seahawks take Daryl Taylor.
See, I had him in the third round.
Why would you trade up for that? I don't
Love
get
you,
that.
Pete Carroll. You are the craziest general.
Or did they think they knew something that the Steelers were going edge and they wanted to get ahead of them?
Oh, Seattle looked dumb in draft day, and they look dumb now.
I'll be honest with you. I don't even have him on my list through 80 people.
I had him in the 3rd round.
Yep. So
wow.
here we go. Let's see if we can get the Steelers pick.
Steeler Nation, here's the best.
So it's Darrell Taylor. So who is it? Who is it, Brian? Who's the pick?
I don't think it's going to be Dobbins. Part of me is wanting it to be Dobbins. Everybody wants to be Dobbins.
I know. I'm actually wanting it to be Dobbins at this point, and you guys know how I was.
Yeah, so, I'm kind of wanting Dobbins, but here, look.
I told you. If I just thought it wasn't going to be Dobbins because I didn't think he'd be there. But my goodness, if Dobbins is there and they don't take him, well, I'm not. I thought maybe Seattle was going to go up and get Hurts because they don't have a backup on the roster.
Hey, and you know what? I'm going to tell you this. Don't be surprised if they trade this pick. They could actually
something.
Steelers could trade this pick too.
The problem is you can't trust Twitter right now because everyone is going that they're saying it's Claypool. They're saying that it's from people on Twitter. That is who they took.
You put Claypool in with Metcalf.
There was a lot of people that wanted Claypool.
Yeah.
Until I hear it on the TV.
The Ravens wanted Claypool.
Until I hear it from the TV, I'm not going to assume that that's it. And I think they just went to commercial. They did. So,
all right.
I mean, I'd like to get it from a better source, you know? Well, I mean, their BTSC says Claypool.
See, I have Dale Lawley going with Darrell Taylor edge.
That was for the Jets. That was for the Jets.
Okay.
So BTSC tweeted it, Blitzberg tweeted it, Andrew Filipponi tweeted it. I'm looking for
you know what? I'm not wanting Dobbs. Not Dobbs. On.
So I'm waiting for somebody to confirm that it is Chase Claypool, wide receiver out of Notre Dame. Lance still doesn't know. He's still sitting there.
He just wrote Dobbins.
And I'm answering him.
So what is your gut saying, Dave?
I trust the Steelers and wide receivers. End of story. If they think this is the guy that they needed to take now, if there's one position that I trust the Steelers to take and not screw up, it's wide receiver. So if they feel that that's their pick right here, I'm okay with that.
So we've got Mims,
but we'll see.
We've got Daward. I'm
Dale
not
Lawley
wanting Bond.
Has Chase Claypool.
So you've got
hold on. We need to. There's some people we need to talk down off the ledge in the live chat. I'm sure because I know that they've been screaming Dobbins, and saying that it had to be Dobbins. They would be upset if he wasn't there. That now, not only if he was there, the Steelers don't take him. That is crazy. Which I'm looking this as being official that it is Chase Claypool. I'm sure Jeff is writing the article right now, getting ready to set up the next show coming in. Brian, do you think you might be able to get your internet a little bit better? And you want to do this again for the 3rd round when the Steelers are up?
We could try to do it for the 3rd round. That's fine. They're saying Chase Claypool is the Steeler pick. I really didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, we
trust
reported it behind the steel curtain. So That's funny because the Pittsburgh Steelers have not said it. But here it's some people are so upset. Okay, I told you I didn't think we needed a running back unless we got a big upgrade. For those of you that say who is Chase Claypool, I'll be honest with you, that might be the most commonly in our contest. Might have been our most. That and Dobbins might have been the two most common picks. I had a lot of Chase Claypool. I can't remember. I have to go back and look at it again.
I mean,
I might be wrong, but I know a lot of people were calling for Claypool for a while. So here we go. Coming in officially through my ears by Roger Goodell, making it official. Steelers select Chase Claypool. Wide
there
receiver.
you go. There you go. Hey, he's 6'4". Yeah. He's a big man. He could play tight end and receiver, they're saying.
Yeah.
So there you go.
So, I mean, I'm fine. I like the pick. I'm like, man, they had options there. Okay. Ezra, I know you run the ball better than last year. But remember what we said. We've talked about it on our shows about, is Ben Roethlisberger the one person that can fix this offense and make it all better? And my answer is Ben Roethlisberger can make every player on that offense a little bit better. And if every player on the offense is a little bit better, the entire offense is a whole lot better. So we'll see how it works with the running game. They've got a deep room at running back. Maybe they like the kid from Utah in the next round. I don't know. But I'll be honest, if they take a running back not today, that's going to upset me because then I feel like he's going to get lost in the crowd. So if they're going to take a running back, take it today. So,
well, I tell you what,
he's going to be. What does this say about the other wide receivers?
About Mims? I thought Mims was a can't miss type of guy. So,
no. Meaning, what does this say about the other Steelers wide receivers on their roster right now? Remember when they drafted Juju and there was the argument between Martavis and Sammy Coates about who the replacement was and stuff like that? So, what do you think?
So,
what do you think it says about the receiver room?
That, you know what, I think it says that, hey, Ben, we're giving you the big man, and that could help these little guys run around a little bit more. And about 50 some picks until we see next. You owe me a video. I'm just telling him that he owes me a video of him throwing a Samsung out the window. Hey, maybe your running back that people want are still there. You know what I mean?
Jalen Johnson just went to the Bears at 50. I still want to see who's going to be around later. But out of everyone on my list, do you know who the bottom ranked person is out of everyone who's been taken so far in round 2, according to the SB Nation list? The biggest reach was Chase Claypool.
Wow.
I don't believe that. I think a lot of people had him there, but I don't know. A lot of people had stuff. Had him going to the Steelers. A lot of chatter about that. So
behind because Goodell is just announcing it on my TV.
Oh, really?
So, well, I tell you what, I am going to let's go. I'm going to go ahead and write about this, which I'm sure you have to too.
Mm-hmm.
And we will go ahead and we'll reconvene.
Yes, we've been on about a half an hour, and here in just a few minutes, you're going to have Jeff Hartman. You're going to have Lance Williams. I'll see if Jeff has something he needs me to do. If I'm going to jump in, I might be doing some other work. They're going to come in with a big analysis of the Steelers pick. So make sure you have your notifications on. Be ready on the channel. Jump into that live chat. We thank you, the 250 plus people we had for this show right now. It was fantastic. Brian, Give me your thumbs up or your thumbs down for Chase Claypool. As Brian's just looking at me. Are we thumbs up or thumbs down?
I'm almost. I need some time to digest. I'm gonna have my knee-jerk reaction.
Brian hates the pick. Brian hates Chase Claypool.
No, I said I'm here.
Johnson, and guess what?
It's not going to happen.
Brian is the Chase Claypool hater. That is who you're going to be for the next, well, I don't know, for another year longer than what I am about Deontay Johnson. So some people are like it, some people not too much. Yeah, I know. I didn't go down either. I just asked if they needed to take him with their first third or their second third last year, and I got crucified by one Jefferson Hartman. So let's hear what Jefferson. I love his size.
I'm watching highlights right now. I love his size. I love his hair. So we'll just.
Yeah, I'm just glad it wasn't a quarterback. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, Jeff's asking us to. He's getting ready to come on.
He's getting ready to come on, so we're going to go. Jeff and Lance are coming on right now. Thanks for joining us, and make sure you tune in, tell a friend, and subscribe. We'll see you in a couple minutes.